Good morning, y'all. Today we're doing a full day of what I eat. I did a grocery haul on my TikTok and Instagram, so if you want to see the grocery haul, go there. But I don't think I've done for a very long time, for years, a full day of eating. It's always in my vlogs and stuff, but I don't really explain what the heck I'm doing. So today we're doing that, and for those of you that don't know, I'm in my 3rd trimester, so this is also, I guess, a 3rd trimester eating vlog. I don't know, I'm just a girl. So as you saw, we made some hydration powder. So I really like to start the mornings off with a lot of hydration. It definitely helps with digestion. It helps with my brain clarity, brain fog, especially being pregnant. I forget so much. I don't think it's really going to remedy everything that's going on in my brain, but because it's not going to alter my hormones. But having some hydration to start the day before coffee or anything else, I enjoyed that a lot, and I do feel some benefits. So as you saw, I have the perelel hydration powder. You could also just do water with lemon. A warm lemon water with some salt for electrolyte is actually really good for you in the mornings. So I do that if I don't have the powder. As you also saw, my super cute mug my sister-in-law gave me, MK, love you. I am obsessed, unhealthily obsessed with this bone broth protein, because it literally is a bone broth hot chocolate, and that's been my pregnancy craving, is hot chocolate at all times of the day. And you know, I did not want to drink the hot chocolate that was chock full of sugar. So this hot chocolate I really enjoy, because I'm not drinking coffee right now either. I do decaf, but I honestly don't really want to drink decaf coffee right now. It gives me really bad acid reflux. So I just made some bone broth hot chocolate this morning, and I also make it at night. It's so delicious, but it does have like that stevia monk fruit taste. If you don't like that, I don't know if they have a full sugar option, so I'm sorry. And then I just do a yogurt with some granola in the morning before my workout. I'm doing the Bad Chobani. I personally just saw this and it looked really good, so I got it. But I usually do siggis. So siggis is my tried and true. I love siggis. I think they have like the best ingredients. This does not have the best ingredients. I mean, it literally has fillers in it, like guar gum and stuff. So the siggis yogurts, I'm gonna pop a picture here of what it looks like. Those are the best. This was an impulse purchase, and I don't have another yogurt. That's what I eat in the morning before my second breakfast. Anyway, I'm gonna do a little bit of morning devotionals this morning, and then we are gonna go work out, and then I have a pretty full day today. So I'm just gonna take you guys along with me. I'm really glad you're here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hello everybody, we are looking much better than this morning. I went to the gym, worked out, now I'm hungry. I decided to get ready before I ate because I honestly was still a little full from chugging my hot chocolate before the gym, but I'm eating some blueberries. I pre-washed them, so either fruit or vegetable wash or just white vinegar to like diluted with some water in the sink. I wash the sink before, and then I just put all my fruits and veggies when I go fruit and veggie shopping. When I go grocery shopping. Also, sorry if you can hear the landscapers. And it's always at different times of the day, and it's always the second that I turn on the vlog camera. He's literally on the porch. Okay, I've escaped the butler's pantry to tell you what I eat in the morning. So after I work out, I'll come home and I'll either fry or scramble some eggs. If I'm in a rush like today, I will just eat some hard-boiled eggs. I either get the pre-hard-boiled and peeled, or I just have, I right now have like 4 in the shell that I hard-boiled this past week. And I do some fruit and a carb of some sort, even though fruits are carb. I will do like a little waffle, the Vans waffles. I love those. And I also just really like a piece of toast. And if I'm feeling savory or sweet, I'll do some jam. Yep, not happening. Or I'll just do butter. Hello everybody, we just got out of therapy. I saw that there was a couple of these bars in there. They also do nutrition counseling. They don't have milk in them. I'm lactose intolerant. I have to take a lactate. Okay, this is an almond butter chip, and this is a peanut butter chip. I think I'm gonna eat I'm in the mood for a peanut butter chip. It's called IQ bar. I don't know if it's gonna be tasty or not, but I do want like a little snack. And we're gonna take a meeting at 12:45. It's 12:09 right now. And then I'm gonna eat lunch, so a little bit of a late lunch. Not terrible, not that bad. Hello everyone, it is much later. It's about 1 p.m. right now, and I'm gonna eat some lunch. I used to eat this a lot when I lived alone and was working 9 to 5, working from home. It's a yummy and very simple, nutritious, yet warm and filling meal. So I just added a little bit of coconut oil to the pan. So I typically only cook with coconut oil or olive oil. That's what you'll see me cook with the most. I prefer coconut oil, but I love this sprayer from Amazon for olive oil. Avocado oil, I think, is also good. But just doing a quick meal, so I'm doing the cauliflower gnocchi, and I'm also going to do the spicy chicken Italian sausage from Whole Foods. So those were both in my haul, if you watched my haul on TikTok or Instagram. But I really like the cauliflower gnocchi from Trader Joe's because it has really clean ingredients. So it has just cauliflower, cassava flour, potato starch, extra virgin olive oil, and sea salt. And it's pretty low calorie. Like the whole entire thing, which is a lot, is only 330 calories, which is great because it's a great substitute for me when I like to eat a lot of pasta, because the pasta, not only the caloric intake, but I feel like when I eat too much pasta, even though it's so yummy. Like I'll definitely go in on some pasta, but sometimes we have to reel it in if I have things to do the rest of the day. I'm gonna just whip that up real quick. Okay, in terms of drinks, this is what I got going on. I like a little bit of this. So the lemon waters are delicious. I love the lemon perfects. I only like the original or the coconut one. Those are my two favorites. But I'll drink like a quarter of this or half of it, and then I'll put it back in the fridge because I can reseal it and it's not carbonated. I think it's the best when it's ice cold. But if it's not ice cold, don't want it. Tried and true, Zevia. I get the caffeine free one. Same thing here. It needs to be ice cold. So I'm doing a little bit of both right now because it sounded good. Bone apple tea. So two things that I have. One, I hate eating with my hair in my face. I always have to have it up. Two, I love eating lunch with a little YouTube video to watch. I am an iPad kid sometimes, but my little treat before I start doing some work. Yum. Looks so good. And now I just take the extras, and it's like a perfect lunch for tomorrow. I'm like dead set on not using a spatula. I don't know why. Okay, now I'm really in the mood for a sweet treat. I want to have some of these slightly coated dark chocolate almonds. They're so good. They're not like that thick almond chocolate almond coating. It's more like a powdering, and it's really, really yummy, and it's just a little sweet, so it's not too much. I like that, and I also kind of want to try the new treat I got. I'm gonna have one of these. See how it goes. Hello everybody, we just finished the Discovery, which is on Netflix, and it was actually really good. I will say there were some slow parts. I didn't get sucked in for too long. I will probably watch 2 episodes max, so it was just enough but not addicting. And if you like the fantasy world kind of thing, it is a good show if you don't have one right now. I enjoyed the Imperial series, which was the 4th one. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. These are a 9. 9 out of 10. What am I making, you may ask? Another hot chocolate because I'm an addict. It's so good and I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I honestly might have to take a nap. I'm in my 3rd trimester and the fatigue went away in the 2nd. And that was my main symptom and it's coming back like heavy. I thought yesterday it was because I had a long day, but it's coming back and I'm like, oh no. But I'll take this one over other symptoms. So let's make our little hot chocolate. Usually I like to save my 2nd for later in the evening before bed. I think I'm gonna just make my powder snooze one then. I literally feel like I could pass out at any second, so. Oh my gosh, I just burned the shiz out of my tongue. Still good though. Ah, how do I get this? All right, finally, last meal of the day. I got some reheated salmon that I cooked yesterday with some microwave basmati rice. I love basmati rice, it's my favorite kind of rice. And then 2 boiled artichokes, my favorite. And I make them, as you saw, with a lemon, olive oil, salt, and pepper sauce that I dip it into. I'm so hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat. All right, hello everybody. It is nighttime. I don't know what time it is. It's like 8 something. I'm so tired. I didn't take a nap because it was already like 4-ish and I would have gone to sleep. Oh my gosh, my shirt has a big hole in it. It's like my favorite t-shirt. It has like literally stains from toothpaste and stuff and it's just my favorite and it has holes in it. I can't get rid of it. For dessert, I'm gonna have one of these, just raw. It doesn't have eggs in it. I get the less sugar one. I'm gonna make myself a snooze powder. I have 10% off of powders, anything on powders. I used to use their pre-workout before I got pregnant, which I really recommend. And you probably saw me cooking in like my caraway skillet. Luke and I use my caraway skillet, my skillets. I have the whole set several times a day. We get its use and it's amazing. Like I highly recommend it, especially for Christmas gifts or honestly a gift for anyone that really enjoys cooking. It's really worth it. And I have a 10%, I think it's 10% off with them, and 10% is a good amount with them because it's an investment. Hello everybody. I'm cutting in here because I want to do a little bit of a get to know my eating habits because I just realized I never did that in this video. I'm going to give a trigger warning. If you are sensitive to any sort of food talk, etc., please either skip ahead or don't watch this video. This is at the end kind of, so whatever, but I am going to talk about my background in eating and how it's affected me and kind of my perspective on it. And some people could be sensitive to that. So please just exercise your own caution. If you ever watch a what I eat in a day video, it's really important to get to know the person's eating habits, maybe even their history. They don't have to tell you their whole entire life story, but it's important to know the background. And I want to share my background a little bit so you are aware of where I'm coming from, because food, and when I say the word diet, I'm gonna use it, the word diet, I'm not meaning it in a sense of fad or like how magazines use it. I'm gonna put the definition here. Like I literally mean diet. I think that every person's diet is so extremely different and unique to them, and their eating habits and what they learned growing up and what they're learning now and what their goals are. Everyone eats differently. I want you to please keep that in mind when you are watching these kinds of videos. I am not very genetically stick skinny, and you might watch what I eat in the day videos of very lean people that are that way genetically, and you might be like, oh, I need to eat like them to look like them. That might not be the case. So that's why I say that comment is, if you are looking to achieve a certain body image goal, I would don't look at what I eat in a day videos and think I need to do that. that's just my one piece of advice. I'm gonna do a very short background, extremely short background. Growing up, I was not taught how to eat correctly. I was just taught how to not be picky, pretty much. I kind of ate everything. I had everything there. I do like veggies a lot, but I remember in high school, like my dad would take me to Taco Bell after school, after like track practice and stuff all the time. And that would be like my dinner. So I did not have like the cleanest of foods growing up, but I also did at the same time. Like I had some options. It was a combination of that. My parents did the best that they could. And as a result, when I got to college, when I got into CrossFit and Olympic weightlifting, that is kind of my background. I had years in that sport, in those sports. When I really got introduced to food and just how to construct my diet. I competed in Olympic weightlifting, and to do that I had to sometimes make weight. And when I made weight, that meant I had to usually reduce my weight. And to reduce my weight, I wasn't just gonna like do extreme cardio and all this stuff. I knew that I had to manipulate the food I was eating. So I worked with somebody who is not a professional. That is a huge mistake and regret of mine, is working with a non-professional that is not a dietitian, that didn't go to school for it. Like, I think that there's so many certifications that you can get nowadays, and some people might honestly be really smart and they might know what they're doing on it, but a majority of the people I don't think do. And that's just a hot take of mine because of my personal experiences. But I worked with some person who I did get a little bit damaged, but I did not develop a disorder or anything, that helped me understand and track my macros. So macros meaning a carb, a protein, or a fat, and food is comprised of those. That's on the nutrition label, is protein, carbs, fats, and there's different forms of them like saturated fat, etc. But for the most part, that's what's on a food label. So I became very aware of what types of food are comprised of what kinds of macros, because I did about a year of counting my macros, and I kind of have used that throughout my whole life to be aware of what I'm eating. And I eat a very protein forward diet. When I'm eating a lot of protein, I'm very satiated, and typically I lean towards getting a lean protein source. So I really like chicken. I like ground beef, like the lean ground beef. I really enjoy ground beef that has like the liver and the heart in it as well. So I am more aware of it than somebody who has never counted their macros. However, I do recommend work with a professional. Work with a professional. Do not just work with some Joe Schmo trying to make a fast buck. Don't do that. Even if they seem like they know what they're doing, whatever. And even a professional, you have to interview them, you have to learn about them, and you have to see if it's a fit. And food is a very sensitive topic. It's a topic to be taken seriously. And my goal of this video is just to give you some inspo and just show you what I personally do, which is vastly different than a majority of people. And it's not because I'm better or worse, it's just this is my way of doing things, and you have your way of doing things. So if you are looking to eat healthier and clean your diet up, that's one thing. But if you are looking to like lose weight and look a certain way, etc., I personally don't think that's a bad thing unless it really damages your psyche. But I really recommend working with a professional that can help you achieve those goals in a healthy way. I hope you enjoyed my spiel. I just needed to say that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with eating to look a certain way. I do think there's something wrong when you let it impact how you look at yourself and your identity. So take that or leave it, whatever it may be. But that's a little bit of my background in terms of food. I follow mainly an 80-20 rule when it comes to eating. 80% of the time I'm eating clean, 20% of the time I'm very lax. I also have a very big sweet tooth during this pregnancy. So I'm trying my best to have just little treats so I don't binge, because if I'm like denied something, I will do that. So that is what I want to share. I'm gonna make this hot chocolate, finish the Martha documentary, which I have thoughts that I will share with y'all in the next vlog, and go on my merry way to bed. I'm gonna go to bed hopefully by 9 because I have to wake up early. So thanks for watching this day of eating. I hope that you liked it. If you liked it, please let me know, because I would love to do more of these. I didn't even cook extravagantly today, which is kind of sad because I wish I had for the vlog. But at the same time, this was just realistically like a day of me eating, and I really didn't plan much in advance. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for being here. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of lifestyle content, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye, friends.